If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, if you're not a quitter like me and you're still playing Madden 22, I'm gonna show you guys how to run Z-Spot for the players that are new. And even if you're a seasoned Madden player, man, maybe there's an adjustment here that you might want to use. I don't know, man. You don't even just throwing ideas out there. But today I'm going to show you guys Z-Spot. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become a member. Full bunch offset scheme is in the member section. So if you want to learn the concepts to get ready for Madden 23, because pretty much going to be the same damn game. You guys know how it is every year. They're going to change a couple things just for the back of the box purposes. And then they're going to repackage the game and put it out there. You know what I mean? Anyway, drop a like. Let's talk about this. We're going to be in the Colts offensive playbook Z-Spot. Now, cover 3 is a really good play to run against cover 3, cover 2, cover 4. I mean, you can run it against anything. Now, running it stock is cool, but I'm going to show you guys a problem with running it stock. So we run the play stock, which some people like to quick hike and do. You want to look for this flat route or this B route. Now, underneath right here, these routes get open in cover 3. But the problem is if we come to instant replay, okay, let me just show you guys. You do have the flat route, but if they set a Mabel on that side, you're kind of cooked, okay? So if they set a Mabel with curl flats to 5 and then put their cloud flats to like 20, this whole setup on the right side is going to get cooked, and all the user has to do is guard underneath, okay? So the problem's becoming right here with the linebacker or the safety, whoever's in this position, and it's because of the receiver coming from the left side. So let me give you guys an idea or an option that you can do, okay? So you see this guy, he changes his prioritization to follow that slant route that's coming from left to right, which puts him in the area right here. Now, typically this may be the user, so it might not be an issue, but if the user's hanging around and he's waiting on that slant because he has a Mabel, then both of these routes are cooked. So let me give you guys an alternative that you could be doing. What I would like to do, and I'll do it in my gameplay so you guys see it, because I'm gonna be practicing bunch a lot just for the rest of the year, so I'll have it down packed in my head when the next Madden comes out. We want to motion the outside wide receiver in and put him on a curl route, and then you can run the damn play stock. What's going to happen here is the prioritization shifts. All right, you'll see it right there in that play. Now remember how the slant was bringing the linebacker to the middle of the field, changing his where he plays because of prioritization. So we want to change that by putting this guy on a curl route like this. Now, cool thing about this is you can actually use this in a concept like curl flat. However, the problem becomes if you don't have nobody that's coming out to this flat right here, you're gonna get cooked. So what's happening here is if this guy is the user, you're not really gonna have to worry about him because there's gonna be 2 routes. An underneath route, which is not that guy. The underneath route, which comes over here, right? The prioritization shifts to this side of the field because of the curl route we put there. So this is wide open. So the user is gonna have to pick and choose. He can user this guy if he's the user. If he's not, then it's easy to manipulate this guy. But if he's the user, he's gonna have to pick either or right here, okay? Now, the outside third will sit low with it, but he won't play it. So you don't really have to worry about the outside third like picking the ball off. Again, you can do it this way. You can also put Y on an out route if you feel like you don't need the protection, just to force the issue a little bit better. As you'll see right there, boom, if the user's not playing, it's right there. Now, what I want to do is show you guys the X route actually getting open with this concept. We're on the left hash. We're going to get it open on the left hash just with this setup because we're going to force the cloud flat play with the Y route. So if we come this way, I'm going to try my best. You will have X if you low ball that, assuming that the user is on the guy that's there. Okay, if the user's not there, you're going to shift your focus because all we're doing is we're going to force the user to make a play. He's either going to have to, if he's on that guy, we're just assuming that he's going to have to make a play on the X or the B route. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. You're going to have to guard one or the other. If he's not, then it's easy to manipulate the guy. You always have that B route open. You know what I'm saying? Now, running it the other way is motioning out B like this and then running the flat with the corner route combo. And then taking X and putting him on a smart route at in route. So it looked like this. And then you read a simple flat to the corner route. You can hit the flat route now, boom, all day, forcing them to play the underneath coverage or forcing them into a Mabel play. You know what I mean? You can do that as well. This is just a variation that you can be doing, and you can run this consistently. Pro players run Z-Spot consistently because they just know how effective it is. They know that the play is awesome, right? You force the outside third to play with the streak, and then you come over here forcing them to make an adjustment called the Mabel, where you set the curls to 5 and the clouds to 20 or 25. That's how you stop the play. The problem becomes now is if I see you doing that, right? We can motion this guy out. Let's just assume for the sake of argument that you're doing that, right? You're setting up a Mabel. Now you can run a smoke screen with a streak on the A route. And what's gonna happen here is you're gonna have this guy open. Now he's not gonna be open now, obviously, because there's not a Mabel set up on the field. So you wanna highball that. Now the way you highball that is you wanna go ahead and hold LB or L1 and then throw it to the tight end. So it would look like this. The Mabel would take off and then you just highball that. The Mabel's not gonna be there. That guy's not gonna be in that situation because remember, they're gonna set up a Mabel. He's gonna take off to the flats. Assuming that you're good enough to pick up on the Mabel, you'll be able to see that very easily. You know what I mean? So you can run it that way. Another variation is motioning RB. So you can run this concept right here. Now you typically probably wanna do this with mesh spot, but you can do it with this play as well. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna motion Duvernay across. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and just take X and put him on a smart route or in route. Depending on the timing and the receivers you have, and you motion Duvernay across. So it looks like you're doing a motion slant. And I'll show you guys why we would do that. And then we'll have him coming across the left side. Probably it's supposed to be him, but he got caught up, and that's just the thing that happens in Madden. So let's do it again. We're gonna go ahead and motion him across. We can do whatever we want with X. We motion snap him, and we're doing this for a reason, for another part of the scheme. But you'll see RB, boom, like this. You know what I'm saying? Probably not using the in route. You don't really have to use in route. You can use drags or do whatever the hell you want with X. Does not matter. You can streak him. Streak XB like this. Motion him across. That way you don't have nobody in the way. And then run it this way. Motion snap him. Boom. And then you'll have him going down the field all by himself like this. This buys you time. Now, why do you want to do that? Because you're going to want to run that in conjunction with another play that I'm going to show you guys next in tomorrow's video. Just breaking down the bunch a little bit more than you're used to, you know what I mean? And you can actually run another play which is called flood. I'll show you those two plays tomorrow in the next video. I'll show you the flood variation and all that. Now, you can run Bert's halfback under like this. And the cool thing about this play, it's damn near unstoppable with the running back route. However, the route you're looking for in verticals against cover 3 is going to be this play. Now, these are going to work the same against cover 2 and cover 4, which is why I didn't want to waste my time switching to different zones. It's the same reads. It's the same thing. You find the flat, you find the curl route, or you find that little curl route that comes to the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? That's how you find it. But the verts halfback under, you can also use your running back right here, which is damn near unstoppable. I'm telling you guys, even if they play hard flats, 5 yards easy. You just hit them before the hard flat. So there it is, man. If you guys are playing Madden 22, you want to learn the bunch concepts, learn them because they're probably the foundation of Madden as far as learning schemes. It's going to be the bunch formations. And I'm sure it's going to be like that next year. Unless they do some sort of crazy nerf to the game, it's going to be this way. So learn it now, learn the concepts, learn the ideas, get better at the game. Love you guys, man. Peace.